You can never downplay the human impact of what happened on Friday. It was horrible. Historically, however, when you look back at terror attacks, they really haven't had longer-lasting impact on the market. Okay, and in fact, markets have tended to rally in the weeks following these types of events. Now, while there might be some near-term hit to consumer spending on fears, we think the two bigger drivers, to your point, are really low gas prices and wage inflation, particularly at the low end. And that's been a trend that we've been seeing the last several months that we think continues to persist and drive consumer spending in the U.S.
We're in that camp, and I've been bullish the dollar for a couple of years now. We finally got the move that we've been expecting, and I think that we're not at the peak yet of the monetary divergence. That is, next year, the Federal Reserve is going to be raising interest rates while the ECB likely implements further QE. This divergence is the key driver of the capital markets.
Here's a case where the charts confirm the fundamental view laid out by Mark. And looking at the charts, I think you want to start with the big picture. Let's look at the DXY dating back to the 1980s. And what we have here is a reversal of a 30-year downtrend. So I think this does support further dollar appreciation over the coming years. I think the action we've seen over the last 9 months, what I'm encouraged about, it's that it's allowed previously overbought conditions to recede. And I think the more recent strength we are seeing in the dollar is marking a continuation of that upward move. We see conservative upside targets point to about 107 for the dollar. That would suggest potential parity with the euro. Overall, we're long the dollar. We think it goes higher.
I think that the Fed is still likely to go in December, but your dollar comment is spot on. What's happening is that the currency market is doing the work for the Fed. A stronger dollar is a de facto monetary tightening. And certainly if the dollar appreciates too much too fast, that will affect the Fed's thinking. Maybe not the date of liftoff, but the pace of subsequent tightening will be affected by the strength of the dollar.